Of all the colony simulation games I've played, Oxygen Not Included has been the most charming. With its comic-style graphics and cute sounds, you get to take care of an ever-expanding group of clones, or duplicates, who find themselves suddenly conscious and stranded on a strange asteroid hurtling through space. From developer Clay Entertainment, makers of the Don't Starve series, the game has had an amazing run from early access in 2017 to its full release during summer of 2019, garnering overwhelmingly positive reviews, up to and including its most recent update in March of 2023. If you're a fan of the colony simulation genre, then you're probably already aware of the game's reputation. If not, then join me as I ask and answer the simple question, should you make time for Oxygen Not Included? The premise of the game is simple. Survive on a random space asteroid, exploit all of its resources, build a massive monument to your achievements, and launch a duplicate into the void. And with its one and only paid DLC, travel to other asteroids and repeat. Simple, right? You can continue playing as long as possible, of course, as it is a sandbox game, to perfect your colony and try to earn all the achievements. The game will require you to manage resources such as food, water, and of course oxygen, while also taking care of the colonists' traits, quirks, stress levels, their needs, and wants. From noisy sleepers to early birds to quick learners and chronic poopers, tailoring each of their jobs to their specific abilities to help keep up their morale and more on this procedurally generated asteroid of varying danger. There's a significant level of randomness when it comes to your duplicates and generated world, which leads to a great replayability factor, and you will have to play it multiple times. What makes Oxygen Not Included stand out from other colony management games is the level of detail and complexity in the mechanics and simulations related to fluid systems of gases and liquids, making players pay close attention to their temperature, pressure, quantity, quality, and sanitation, all while building and carefully expanding their colony to conserve their precious oxygen. These mechanics require players to use their creativity to problem solve and overcome ongoing obstacles to maintain their colony's survival. The game's ant farm perspective lends the perfect viewport through which you will manage your duplicates and all the mechanisms of your colony. Your adorable dupes are highly expressive and react to the environment from pure joy to suffocation and sadness, with hilarious animations and sound effects. The toon style and solid outline sprites and graphics give the game a quaint charm and approachability that mask the complex workings at the core of the game. And therein lies the main hurdle you may encounter when approaching this game. Given the charming look of the game, you would be easily fooled to think it was a simple, straightforward colony survival game. But as I've mentioned, it's quite complex, and while the game doesn't have that steep of a learning curve at first, it is punishing to plenty of early game mistakes that you may make without knowing. Oxygen Not Included is a learn as you play game, despite the tutorial. The more you play, the more complicated it will get and the steeper the learning curve will be. And it will take multiple failed colonies, including times you thought were going well but didn't know about a specific mechanic, which is introduced later in the game that will slowly infect your colony and end it. This may be tedious and frustrating to some players, and while it can be alleviated by watching step-by-step videos and guides to help you pre-plan and pre-solve these problems you haven't discovered yet, some gamers derive the fun from this process of discovery, trial and error, and the losing is fun mentality, which is a huge part of the game, echoed by the fact that your colonists are just duplicates and clones being printed out for use and reuse. Oxygen Not Included has garnered lots of attention and accolades, but never quite made it as an award-winning game. However, on Steam it's still in the top 100 best-rated games of all time, which speaks much louder about its status almost 4 years after release than an award would. While the game's developer has announced that no more paid DLC will be launched, they will continue with feature add-ons via updates, and they have stayed consistent with that game plan as of the date of the video, adding loads of new and substantial content for free quarterly over the years. With its 95% positive review, the game's community is still going strong, from guides and videos to the hundreds of mods available to make every playthrough unique to you. I've been playing simulation, survival, colony management, and automation games for a long time, and Oxygen Not Included manages to hit all the right notes for me and scratch that itch that each of these genres give, taking its inspiration from games like Dwarf Fortress and Prison Architect, and adds the special element that makes it unique, its charm. From their in-game interactions to the animations, those adorable duplicates will win your heart over. So I would definitely advise you to make time for Oxygen Not Included. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of short and sweet review, feel free to subscribe for more content. Follow me on Twitch for live streams, and always make time for games.